Hello everybody, welcome back once again to the Tactics Ogre Reborn walkthrough. Making our way through Chapter 3, Chaos, and the next battle up here is the Brigantys Great Hall. So let's head on in here. Let's see, what are our terms? I don't really care about these rewards, so let's just do it.
I was starting to wonder if you'd ever arrive, Denim.
It's over, Zabos. Throw down your weapons and surrender.
Show some respect when you speak to a High Commander, boy. Defeated or not, if we're going to hell, you're coming with us.
Yeah, I don't think so. Alright, so this time around, you realize you fight Zabos twice during the Chaos round. So Zabos has Fruit of the Seraph 100% of the time. There's a couple of the stone golems here will drop their marks. Looks like 3 of them half of the time. The Witch drops Magus marks, 3 of them 100% of the time, as well as a book, the Biblion Anatomai, 100% of the time. And then the clerics are going to drop Hallowing Stones 100% of the time. So a lot of drops here and at really good rates. But you know, certainly the golems marks I wouldn't care about those at all. But that I mean I just never really used golems ever. So. Why take a golem when a dragon can do so much more and better? I should check into a level 50 golem now that I'm thinking about it, though. I want to see what the I mean, so Gordian Lock isn't as good as Dragon Scale. That's it's just not even a comparison. The ability to reflect damage is pretty nuts. What else would they get? I know they get like some, like stuns. They get some kind of AoE damage as well, but I don't know. It doesn't seem good enough to merit use. I think Dragon Scale just makes dragons so much better. Their breath attacks are better too. I mean, it is cool that the golems can stun with, and I think they get a little bit of range out of it as well. So that's cool, but I just don't think that compares to breath attacks. And the fact that actually the breath attacks, do some sort of debuff to the enemy as well, especially like Reach. Anyway, wow. Got these yawns. So, the version of this battle on the Law route is actually really cool, too, because I think that's the one that's got the... God, is it a I think it's a Necromancer. Unfortunately, I think it's a Galgastani, but I actually did recruit it, and used it for a little while.
I know why the Duke pursues you.
What do you mean?
He despises you. Ha! Your hands are clean, your words sweet, and your appetite's vast. Why dirty her, when a mob will do the knifeman's work for you in exchange for a few words about justice and ideals?
What?
Ha! Sooner or later, the people will see the Duke for what he is, and come flocking to you. The plebs like a man who's unsullied, while it lasts. You can't keep the blood off those hands forever, boy.
This doesn't even make sense. We've, like, slaughtered boatloads of people already. I guess maybe to some people it seems like he's kept his hands clean. Yeah, and at the very least he's made a lot of, like, you know, more moral decisions. Frighten the Frightener. It's always funny seeing one of my lamias, you know, fear. I have a fear trigger. I shouldn't say one of my lamias. She's the only one that can do that. That's the only one that I body swapped from a Terror Knight. Alright. Wow. Yeah, I think this is gonna...
The men who betrayed this castle do not but wait. They wait for someone to come to their rescue, for a savior to descend upon the isles. Their minds are simple. It is their nature. We're not like them. We can shepherd these docile lambs down the true path.
You lead them to the slaughter. How many innocents have died in your name? Are the differences between Wallister and Gulgastani worth so many lives?
If society must be built on the backs of the oppressed, best to be the oppressor, eh? Even a ditch-born bastard in Galgastan can look on you, Wallister, and know his lot could be worse. The fools see the bodies of your dead and feel grateful to be alive.
It's a wretched knight who mocks his own people.
Is he wrong though, Denim? Is he wrong? I don't even. That's the end of him.
You think to replace the Duke, become the savior of your people? A fine irony. That.
Okay, well that's the end of him. That's all kinds of weird here. The Magus marks. There's the book. I don't know if this is, you know, if it's your first pass through the game. I don't know. Maybe that might be the first book you've come across, which, you know, pretty decent for a warlock or witch at this point. You get the +3 range. Oh, Obram got Meditate 4.
We owe you our lives. I suppose thanks are in order. But that begs the question, why? I can't recall the last time a Wallister went out of his way for us. And story was, you were the one behind the massacre at Balma Musa.
I was there, but I had no part in it. I made up my mind to leave the Resistance the moment I learned of their plans for Balma Musa. The Duke repaid me by blaming me for the massacre and placing a price on my head.
Oh.
I knew then who my true foe was. The age-old struggle between Wallister and Gulgastani is a lie. Men like the Hierophant and the Duke pit us against each other in their own struggle for power. It is they who deserve our wrath, not you and I.
And as you rise to become a leader of men, tell me, do you never worry that you become the tyrant you replace? What will you do then?
Should it come to that, I am prepared to forfeit my life.
That's youth talking. Still, you seem to believe what you say. That's good enough for me.
I hope to prove your trust well placed.
Dark news, Denon. Karitanai has fallen to the Duke.
So, the resistance has come. I never set out to destroy them. Now here we are. If it means defeating the Duke, if it means bringing peace to Valeria, I fight them only too gladly.
There we go. The title, what was that? Untarnished Hero? The sound of that. Alright, anyways, that's going to be it for this one. So as always, hope the guide was helpful, and thank you for watching.